Almost a century ago, on December 3rd, 1926, the immensely popular mystery writer Agatha Christie drove away from her home not long after learning her husband intended to divorce her. Later, she abandoned her car and simply disappeared. In her books, Agatha Christie was constantly exploring motivations for murder that hid themselves under warm smiles and seeming geniality. The sudden disappearance of the popular novelist felt like something straight out of a Christie novel, and this merging of the universe of fiction and the universe of the real life was simply too alluring for the newspapers to resist, and suddenly the disappearance of Agatha Christie was front-page news all over the world. Here are some headlines. Police believe missing writer took her own life. Vanished novelist mystery still unsolved. Aeroplane joins in the hunt. 300 men search in vain for Agatha Christie, still no trace. Agatha Christie Riddle. Mystery of Miss Christie deepens. Order to searchers to crawl into every bush. Pools again dragged. Colonel Christie's grief. Baffling mystery of Agatha Christie. 100 police scour woods and undergrowth. The abandoned car. Ponds dragged without success. And then, after 11 days, it was over. Agatha Christie's memory gone in Seaside Resort. But of course it wasn't over. The speculations were just beginning. Here's my favorite report of the whole event. The mystery at Styles. Strange disappearance of noted woman writer, surpassed in drama and suspense only by her thrilling fiction story, which starts in the San Francisco Examiner, Sunday, June 26th. Is it life? Is it art? Memory gone, her very name forgotten, Miss Christie found herself upon the moonlit sands, the world around her as strange and mysterious and unknown as though she had suddenly dropped from another planet. But you know, even after 100 years, the event is still a mystery. Agatha never told what happened, even in her autobiography. It is simply a blank. Biographers try to flesh out the story, but every telling is different, and there have been documentaries and movies about her time gone, and no one quite agrees. At the time, as the panic grew and everyone was sure she was dead, there was a real desperation for a note to turn up. And yet there was one there all along, an eloquent note sitting in plain sight, and it has been completely overlooked for all these years. For Christie had written summer and love, stillness, and at the heart of the stillness, a throb, a flame, flames in the desert, flames in my heart. Oh, lover of mine, never was love such as ours. Ecstasy, joy, passion, pain. Closer, come closer, and closer yet. Your lips, in the forest, the leaves are on fire. But now it is winter time. Dead heart. Emptiness. But I shall awaken, and turn once more to love and delight. The almond trees blossom once again. Farewell, O lover, our day is done. O lover of mine that I loved so well, farewell. And from another, shatter the walls that hem me in, scatter the children before the door. Let me go out and roam as before, out from the heart and the firelit home, into the starry night to roam. These lines are from the poetry volume, The Road of Dreams, that Agatha Christie had published at her own expense less than a year before her disappearance. It all seems so clear in light of the poems. I think for anyone reading them at the time, the poems would have eased the fears that Christie was dead. For there's a pattern in the poems of love ending and betrayal and psychological mayhem, but there's still a flight towards some kind of peace and emotional restoration. She'll be back. After the dark night of the soul, morning comes, and the lark ascends at break of day, even after the darkest night of the bereft and anguished soul. These are not the poems of someone who chooses to end their life. From the desert of the heart, let the healing fountain start. And so Agatha Christie, betrayed and bereft and with a husband seeking divorce, sought out the laving and regenerative waters of private baths, hot baths at a health resort. The poetry volume, in a way, solves the mystery as deftly and completely as Poirot ever did. Thank you for watching.